Or maybe it's botany and they're looking for a specific kind of plant. You think that's it?
Hello, good morning. I haven't even left the house yet, and I've already been stopped by the police. That's not really true. He's the one that stopped. And I ran. And I escaped. That's not true either. Actually, it was just a friend of mine driving down the road in his marked car, heading over to the church for some sort of something. And he stopped to chat with me and said, I always drive down your road, but I never see you out. I said, well, that's quite surprising because, you know, I do be outside some, but you must be hitting it at the wrong time. But I will also say that Penelope had to go. And I'm out a little earlier than I normally would be on my off day. Yeah. So anyway, we had a nice little chat. And then he went on to do his business. I hate these frosted windows because I can't see out of them. Goodness. It's a beautiful day. I don't remember the exact date in the movie, Miss Congeniality, where he asked her what the perfect date would be. And she responded with like April 10th or something. I forgot the actual date. He meant like, you know, going out on a date. Like what would be your idea of an actual date. And she came back with an actual date because it's the perfect temperature. You need a light jacket, but it's beautiful outside. Yeah, that's today. I just need a light shirt over my shirt because it's already, 50. The temperatures are varying depending on which app you open, because one said 52 but feels like 57. The other one said 51 feels like 51. Hello. Can we
come together right now over me?
Yeah. I also had the scare of my life this morning because I logged into my bank account, which is often scary. However, I was looking to see which bills had been paid and what I needed to do because, you know, it's the first of the month and I got my pension in, which is what I pay the bills with, is my pension. So I'm looking through there and I get to Cobb EMC, which is my electric membership corporation. And it said last payment made August 14th. I'm like, August? Wait a minute. That can't be true. I mean, this is November. They're about to cut my power off. And then I tapped on details, and then I tapped on history. Apparently in August, I changed from, like, it would notify me the amount in my bank, and then I would go in and make the payment. But I apparently changed it to e-bill enrolled something, and it just started taking it. Just take it. Just take the money.
Take the money and run.
Anyway, yeah, I thought I had not made my electric payment since August. And I panicked and pulled out my phone and was going to be like, hello, yes, I have a question. Am I about to lose my power? Because, according to my bank account, I haven't made a payment since August, not October, August, and I don't want to lose my power. Thankfully, when they answered the phone, it clicked and hung up on me. Rude. But by then I had figured out that the payments had been made. Goodness. I don't know how I'm just now seeing that, seeing how I check all of my bills each month to make sure they've been paid. I don't know, but yeah, that was quite the scare first thing in the morning. Yes. It's 9:40 and I am headed out to go to Sprouts because I have one piece of bread left. And I've been on this chicken salad kick where I cooked a whole chicken in my instant pressure cooker pot thingy, Instapot thing. Yeah, you can cook a whole chicken in like less than an hour. Actually, I just put it on an hour, and I chop up the chicken and then put some mayo and some celery and some seasonings and all the things in it, all the things. And then I pile it up on bread, and then I cut it with a fork to eat it because I got a dangly tooth. It's not really dangly. You know, after I looked at the x-ray, I believe it just split up the back, which sounds painful, but it's not a real tooth. It just split up the back. So I do have a little bit of a lisp every now and then because that tooth will move a little bit and a little starts coming out. Yeah. I'm still shooketh over the cost, $2,200 for a bonded tooth. Y'all, it's basically a filler. You build the tooth in a mold, and then you used bonding material to put it on there, and then you use this light to set it. How's that $2,200, ma'am? I still don't understand. I might build my own. I have that stuff, resin. I'll just use resin. Actually, yesterday, someone suggested a chiclet, and I said, oh, I've already thought of that. I'm going to take the chiclet, and I'm just going to, like, use this good tooth and bite around to get it the right size, and then I'm just going to stick a chiclet up in there with some denture cream. I mean, I might have to do it every day, but that's okay. It'll be a lot whiter than my other teeth, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll just build me a tooth with a chiclet. I just saw the strangest thing, and I can't imagine what they might be doing. Okay, so this Chick-fil-A, I'm getting me something to drink, okay? Mind your business. This Chick-fil-A is right across the street from a high school. And then there's each, okay, so here's the high school, here's Chick-fil-A, and then there's a shopping center, okay? Right? It's all together, same parking lot. I mean, not the high school, it's across the street. Anyway, from behind the shopping center, out walks a young man and a young woman holding hands. They're walking. They're right there. Where'd they go? There they are. Anyway, they come out from behind the shopping center, and now they're going back to school. Do you think they were studying something back there? Like, maybe they're in anatomy, and they had to go back there to study anatomy so they can get a better grade on their test. Yeah, you think that's what they're doing? Or maybe they're in biology. Or, I mean, they could be in any sort of class that they had to take a field trip across the street to search for something. Or maybe it's botany and they're looking for a specific kind of plant. You think that's it? I don't know why I'm pulling my fingers like I'm nervous. I'm not nervous. Actually, my hands are just cold. It's not even cold, but my hands are cold. And no, I don't have any sort of diseases that make my hands cold. Sometimes they just get cold. I mean, my butt's very warm because I have on my heated seat. But my hands are just a little chilly. But that was just something I didn't even realize I was doing. So please don't get on to me because I was pulling on my fingers, okay? Because sometimes you do things without realizing it. Yeah. Anyway, that's just so interesting. I wonder what they were doing. Huh. We may never know. Good night of living. I have never worked so hard on something that has no meaning than I just worked to get this couch, this monstrosity of a couch, separated, because where Penny's laying, that section comes apart from this section and comes apart from, I'm backwards, from that section. So I had to take it apart just so I could pull the couch out, because this thing will not move by you just pulling on it. And I'm pretty daggum strong, okay? It would not budge. So too many interlocking pieces, and the rug was under it. So anyway, I worked so hard to get it all undone and pulled away from the wall so I could plug in the extension cord, and then I ran it up under the couch, and so I could plug right there. It is just right there, because I still got I think what I'm going to do is get something to go on the side of this little table, some sort of gadget to connect this to, so it's not laying on the floor and stretching on my cords. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but I done wore myself out just trying to plug up my devices. Yeah. And then I went ahead and folded up my rug. This is the time when I miss having a chain link fence, because I could go out there and throw that rug over a chain link fence and go out there and beat the crap out of it and shake all that stuff out, because vacuuming just don't seem to get it all out. You know what I'm saying? It seems to hold on to some grit. I don't know if that's because I have a bad vacuum cleaner or what, but anyway, I don't care. It's folded up over there. The coffee table's moved out over there, but my devices are plugged in, by golly. Yeah. So I don't know, but I guess that's it for this one. I don't even know what I talked about, but the most difficult process of making a video for me is coming up with a title and editing it to make certain parts funnier than what they might be already. And remember, all of this is done just to bring you entertainment, okay? And if you don't find entertainment, I'm sorry. I tried. Okay? Okay. Remember, I love you. Penny loves you. Penny. 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 Do you love him, Penny? I think she just cussed me. I'm not sure. Penny loves you. I love you. Jesus loves you. We all hope he's coming back soon, because people all be crazy, okay? And I'll talk to you on the next one, okay? Toodles, manoodles, and stay silly.